Hello and welcome to the virtual tour of McGill's Macdonald campus. My name is Alexa and I'll be your tour guide today. I'm from New York. I studied nutritional sciences here at the Macdonald campus, and throughout my time as a McGill student, I did clubs on both campuses, I did intramurals, research, an internship, and I even lived on both campuses. That's a little bit about me, and I have so much to share with you today, so let's get started. McGill's Macdonald campus is home to the Faculty of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. We have approximately 2,000 students on campus, making it a really tight-knit community feel where it is easy to connect with other students, professors, advisors, and staff on campus. We also have a very international student body, making us one of the most multicultural universities in North America. This is one of the reasons why I chose McGill. I was excited to be around people from all over the world, learning about different cultures and perspectives, and always having a friend to see whenever I travel. McGill's Macdonald campus is on the western tip of the island of Montreal on 650 hectares of land. We really use this land around us for hands-on learning opportunities around the campus. Students have the opportunity to take classes on the waterfront, in the Arboretum, in our Horticulture Research Center, and on the farm. And we're going to see all of that today. I am currently in one of the largest classrooms that we have on campus. It holds about 200 students, and it is one of our auditorium-style spaces. If you are beginning as a freshman student, you will have some of your classes here. And it may seem overwhelming at first, but there are so many opportunities to meet other students in residence, in extracurriculars, or in class for group projects. There are so many resources to help you succeed in all of your classes. You can meet with your professor in their office hours or make an appointment to see them one-on-one. You also have teaching assistants for your class that are graduate students. They hold office hours as well, and they usually host review sessions prior to a midterm or final to make sure you're really understanding the material before going into that exam. After freshman year, your classes are going to get a bit smaller and more specific to your major. You may even have a class in one of our active learning classrooms. Our active learning classrooms are made for students to work together in more of a collaborative, supportive, and interactive work environment. Our advanced technology and smaller work tables are made for students to work together for class projects, problem solving, and presentations. The courses you take will become more hands-on and take place both inside and outside the classroom. You'll have opportunities to take courses and conduct research in our Morgan Arboretum, our 250-hectare forested reserve. Even as a nutrition student, we are still able to go to the Arboretum and do a plant identification class. Besides being a great place for courses, it also offers a network of trails for jogging, walking, and cross-country skiing and snowshoeing in the wintertime. It is the perfect place to de-stress. Students also have courses in our Horticulture Research Center, consisting of orchards, vegetable research plots, fruit grading equipment, cold rooms, as well as various specialized field equipment. The fresh produce grown in the Horticulture Research Center is actually sold at our on-campus farmers market called Mac Market. It's also served in the downtown dining halls. It really does not get more local than that. Students benefit from our state-of-the-art computerized plant research facilities. These facilities include greenhouses equipped with rolling benches and technology to allow students to conduct research under controlled conditions. They can customize lighting, irrigation, temperature, feeding, pest control, and much more. There's also a phytorium with growth rooms and specialized growth and tissue culture cabinets. Depending on your major, you'll have hands-on learning experiences on our fully functional farm located right on our campus. It provides teaching and research facilities for dairy, swine, and poultry operations. Students conduct research and take courses in our dairy barn and raise piglets and chickens in some of our animal production classes. I am in the Culinary Demonstration room. This is where we would see a food demo before going into the food preparation and food production laboratory. My favorite class as a nutrition student was called Food Fundamentals, where we would learn in lecture about the physical, chemical, and nutrient changes that happens in food preparation, and then we'd actually get to see those changes in the lab while cooking food. It was my favorite lab because we made delicious food and I always had leftovers. There is a range of courses that take place in the food lab for students in different programs, so many students do get to enjoy these facilities. Here I am at the Macdonald campus library with leading-edge collections, facilities, and services to meet a wide range of student needs. The library has access to books, journals, databases, and there's always friendly staff to help you, whether in person or online via email, phone call, or online chat. There's lots of comfortable seating around the library, an E-zone fitted with computers, study rooms to work with groups, and 2 different floors for different work environments. The top floor is completely silent if you like working in a quiet zone. Welcome to the Centennial Centre, where you'll find classrooms, labs, our bookstore where you can buy McGill gear. We also have our pub called the Kaylee, our ballroom where we do special events and exams. Outside of our Centennial Centre, we have our annual Welcome Back Barbecue and Club Fair. At the fair, you can sign up for any club that you're interested in, and we have everything from beekeeping club to music clubs, food clubs, and a 3D printing club. My best advice that I could give you is to join a club to make friends and enrich your experience at McGill. I joined clubs on both campuses. I was able to make friends in different faculties and really expand my social life. You will also be a part of your undergraduate student society for your degree. As a nutrition student, I was a part of the Dietetics and Human Nutrition Undergraduate Society, or as you call it, DHNUS. DHNUS, along with every other student society, will put on a number of events like networking events, speaker sessions with alumni, researchers, and professors, and also fun events where you get to know everybody. The Kaylee is the go-to place for events and activities on campus. This includes networking events, career fairs, also weekly trivia nights, and the themed Thursday nights for all the students to come together outside of the classroom for some fun. Student services are comprehensive and accessible to all of our students. It's also available on both campuses, regardless of your program. Here you will find the Financial Aid Office, International Student Services, Health Services, and also our Student Health Clinic. You can make an appointment with our clinic, with a psychologist, or you can drop in. We also have services for students with disabilities located here. At Student Services, you'll find Career Planning Services, or as we call it, CAPS. CAPS hosts a lot of workshops to help you with your cover letter, resume, and even help you make a LinkedIn. Make an appointment with a career advisor while you're at McGill to help you find a job and prepare for graduation. If you'd like to work part-time, you can find a job at McGill while accommodating your schedule. There's also listings on the CAPS website that you can look through. In Laird Hall, you'll find the Student Affairs Office, McGill Student Housing Office for Macdonald campus, and McGill Security that's operational 24/7. The Student Affairs Office is the go-to place for prospective students to ask admissions-related questions and for current students to ask questions about their academic record, general advising, and to inquire about our exchange program. If you'd like to study abroad, we are partnered with over 150 different universities in over 39 countries around the world. And if you go to a university that McGill's partnered with, you actually pay McGill tuition. Field studies range from 2 weeks to a semester, and they take place in the Barbados, Guatemala, Africa, and Panama, just to name a few. Our internship office has a database of internships in Canada and around the world. This is another way to expand your learning outside of the classroom, and you can even get class credit for doing an internship and get funding. I did an internship in Montreal, I got class credit for it, and I was funded. Another way to expand your knowledge outside of the classroom is through research. McGill is a research institution, which means that most, if not all, of our professors are conducting research. This is great if you want to do research as an undergraduate student. There are many opportunities to work with your professor, or you can apply to an undergraduate research position. You can even get class credit for completing research, which is what I did when I did my research with my professor, and I got class credit for it, which reduced my course load the following semester. We have 2 styles of residence at Macdonald campus. I am currently in Laird Hall, which is our traditional style residence. In Laird, we have single rooms and double rooms. We have shared bathrooms, kitchens, and washer dryers on every floor. And there's a common room on every floor, perfect for movie nights, study sessions, and just hanging out with your friends. Eco Residence is our other style of residence located on campus. It's an apartment style residence with 2-bedroom units and 6-bedroom units. It's also completely furnished. At Mac, we do not have a full meal plan, so most students eat their meals in the communal kitchens. I loved the communal kitchen. I was constantly cooking with my friends. We did so many potlucks, Friendsgivings, birthday parties. McGill has a very international student body, and this really came to life in the communal kitchen. I was learning how to make food from all over the world. There's a grocery store just walking distance from campus, and there's also a weekly shuttle to take you to the grocery store for free. Another place to get groceries is from Mac Market, where you can buy seasonal and fresh local produce that's grown right on campus. If you need a break from cooking, we do have a daytime cafe right on campus. There's also a CJEP right next door, and we're welcome to use their cafeteria. And then there are plenty of restaurants that you can go to or order in from just a few minutes away from here. Students typically move out of residence after their first year, and they move into apartments right here in Ste Anne de Bellevue or downtown. After my first year, I moved to an apartment downtown with a few of my friends I made from residence, while some of my other friends moved into apartments in Ste Anne de Bellevue. I made friends really easily in Laird because we were constantly hanging out in each other's rooms, the common room, going to classes together, and in our free time, we'd go into Ste Anne de Bellevue together or to downtown Montreal. My other favorite thing about living in Laird is that it was the quickest commute to class. At Macdonald campus, we have a free fitness center with all the equipment you need and more. We also have a gymnasium for indoor rec and intramural volleyball, basketball, soccer. Outside, we have our Trek Fit gym where I am right now. We have beach volleyball, soccer fields, and rugby fields. And at the waterfront, we have Paddle Mac Shack where you can rent a kayak or paddleboard and go boating on the water after class. The arena has facilities for hockey, ringette, broomball, skating, and figure skating. If you'd like to skate recreationally, check the calendar of events on the McGill Macdonald Arena website. This is my favorite spot on campus. You can see the best sunsets from here, and you can even rent a paddleboard or kayak from Paddle Mac Shack. It's also the perfect place to relax, hang out with friends, and picnic. And just steps away from here, you'll find the boardwalk with restaurants, cafes, shops, and thrift stores, and even a farmer's market outside on the waterfront in the summertime. When I started at McGill, I was so excited to explore Montreal. Even when I lived in residence at Macdonald campus, I would go downtown to go study in cafes, enjoy the incredible food scene, and explore the Montreal nightlife. When I made friends downtown, I'd bring them back to Mac just to appreciate the scenery that we have here. The reason why I love McGill's Macdonald campus is because it's truly the best of both worlds. You have the advantage of being in a small, tight-knit community surrounded by nature, but you also can go downtown, join clubs, take classes on the downtown campus, and really have the city at your fingertips. It was such a pleasure showing you around the Macdonald campus today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to check our website for additional information about our faculty and our programs.